You finish a day feeling busy and produce nothing meaningful because your brain rewards novelty faster than progress. That mismatch costs you months of compound advantage, lost promotions, and unfinished launches. The reward rewiring protocol rewires your motivational system so your brain favors sustained work over bright distractions. You will install a 4-part routine that converts impulse energy into predictable progress within 90 seconds and sustains it for multi-hour blocks. Diagnose the leak in 10 seconds. Answer yes or no to 3 signals. Do you check your phone within 5 minutes of starting a task? Do you switch tasks more than 3 times per hour? And do you finish fewer than 2 meaningful outcomes per day? Any no means your reward mapping has failed. The mechanism is simple. Dopamine tracks expected value and updates when outcomes match or exceed expectations. Novel stimuli create frequent prediction errors that overwrite long-term goals. The protocol changes prediction timing. It replaces unpredictable novelty with scheduled micro-rewards tied to observable progress, so your brain learns that deeper work reliably pays. Install the protocol now. Step 1. Anchor and interrupt. Trigger. The moment you sit to start high-leverage work. Action. Perform a 90-second physiological anchor to cut the novelty loop. Sit upright. Exhale fully for 6 seconds. Pause 2 seconds. Inhale slowly for 6 seconds. Repeat once. Then apply a 3-second sensory anchor such as cold water on your face or a loud clap. Mechanism. Breath lowers arousal and vagal tone while the sensory event marks a clear boundary your brain will remember. Success cue. Your hands steady and your breathing slows. Do this now. 90-second breathing plus a 3-second sensory anchor for 90 seconds to clear the novelty state and mark a new work boundary. Step 2. Define a single target and micro steps. Trigger immediately after the anchor. Action. Write one single-sentence target that moves value forward. Under it, list 3 discrete micro-steps, each solvable within 25 minutes. Set a visible timer for 50 minutes and begin the first micro-step. Mechanism. Specificity transforms vague intention into executable chunks and allows the prefrontal cortex to schedule action. Success cue. You can recite the sentence and name each micro-step without reading. Do this now. Write 1 target and 3 micro-steps. Set a 50-minute timer to convert ambition into a scheduled mission. Step 3. Reward map and checkpoints. Trigger. Immediately after locking the target. Action. Create 2 checkpoints at minute 15 and minute 30. At each checkpoint, record 1 metric such as lines written, tests passed, or problems solved. Promise a 30-second sensory reward only after completing both checkpoints. The reward must be brief and fixed like a 5-step stretch, a coffee sip, or a quick walk. Mechanism. Micro checkpoints supply frequent, predictable reinforcement that shifts dopamine from chasing external novelty toward internal progress. Success cue. You finish both checkpoints and then take the 30-second reward. Do this now. Set checkpoints at 15 and 30 minutes and schedule a 30-second reward for 30 minutes to reassign reward timing to task completion. Step 4. Log, recalibrate, and chain. Trigger when the timer ends. Action. Stop, stand, and write 1-line metrics. Minutes focused, checkpoints completed, and focus score from 1 to 5. If score is below 3, shorten the next block to 25 minutes. If score is 4 or 5, schedule another 50-minute block after a 10-minute active break. Mechanism. Immediate feedback updates value expectations and trains the brain to prefer deeper blocks. Success cue, a 1-line entry and a clear decision for the next block. Do this now. Log minutes, checkpoint count, and a focus score for 90 seconds to create a feedback loop that trains consistent focus. 2 rapid diagnostic checks inside the protocol. Diagnostic 1 at minute 10. Can you name the second micro-step without reading it? If you cannot, stop and rewrite steps smaller, then restart the block. Diagnostic 2 at minute 25. Do you feel a sharp novelty pull? If yes, name it aloud, breathe 6 seconds, and continue. Naming the urge lowers its intensity and gives prefrontal control back to you. 2 stress tests and survival rules. Interruption test. Someone interrupts you in the block. Survival action. Perform a 2-breath micro reset. Read the single-sentence target aloud and resume within 30 seconds without restarting the timer. Why it works. Resumption within 30 seconds preserves reward expectation and prevents the brain from devaluing the block. Energy crash test. Fatigue hits at 30 minutes. Survival action. Stand, move vigorously for 2 minutes, then return and continue. Why it works. Movement restores cortical arousal without creating new novelty that hijacks dopamine. Measurement and feedback must be simple and weekly. Use the 3-line daily scorecard. Line 1, total deep minutes. Line 2, average focus score. Line 3, Checkpoint completion percentage. Example entry: 180 vertical bar, 4.1 vertical bar, 92%. Update it at the end of each day and compare weekly. If total deep minutes do not rise by 15% week over week, compress blocks into more frequent 25-minute intervals until the pattern holds. Maintain and scale with compressed and extended versions. Compress 30-second reset for busy days. Exhale fully once. Name the one target aloud. Close one distracting window and start a 25-minute block. That quick sequence reassigns reward expectation fast enough for useful work. Do this now. Exhale once, name your target, close one distraction, start a 25-minute timer for 30 seconds to trigger rapid focus. Scaling for larger projects, stack 3 reliable deep blocks daily. Reserve first block for highest leverage initiation, second block for expansion, third block for synthesis and deliverables. That funnel moves uncertain ideas into completed outcomes within a week. Practical examples you can run today. Example 1, a 2-page proposal due next week. Use the protocol for one 50-minute block. Target sentence, draft the proposal outline. Microsteps, create headings, write first draft of section 1, write first draft of section 2. Checkpoints, headings count and section word counts. After the block, log metrics and repeat tomorrow until complete. Example 2, prepare a sales pitch. Use 2 stacked blocks. First block, research and outline. Second block, script and rehearsal. Measurement and reward mapping will produce consistent practice rather than random bursts of energy. Neuroscience notes without fluff. Dopamine signals expected value and learns through timing. Frequent unpredictable novelty creates high-frequency prediction errors that train the brain to chase interruptions. The protocol widens reward intervals tied to checkpoints so prediction errors align with progress. The prefrontal cortex then prioritizes scheduled tasks because they reliably produce reward. Final tactical checklist for immediate execution. Anchor with 90 seconds and a 3-second sensory event. Lock one sentence target and 3 micro steps. Set a 50-minute timer and place checkpoints at 15 and 30 minutes. Reward 30 seconds after both checkpoints. Log one-line metrics and decide the next action. Do this now. Perform the full protocol for 50 minutes to convert a fragmented day into sustained productive progress. Long-term advantage and CTA paragraph. The reward rewiring protocol converts momentary impulses into a compound engine for achievement. When you teach your brain that sustained effort consistently produces predictable rewards, momentum becomes automatic and your projects finish. Subscribe to Success Code to collect more neural protocols that multiply the gains from this one. Building your mental arsenal is the strategic move that turns attention into an irreversible advantage.